It's been a hot minute since I did a live stream, and I had time today, so I figured, you know what, we're gonna go live for an hour. So for today's live stream, I'm gonna be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So today, for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe video, I'm gonna be playing the tour-based tracks. Only the tour tracks. Because, you know, they're brand new. They're the newest styled Mario Kart tracks that we've gotten. And some of them are actually a lot of fun to play. I find them criminally underrated. Now, yeah, some of them are understandable. Paris Prominent, bleh. But there's actually a lot of fun ones to play too. So for today, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the live stream as we play one of my absolute favorite games of all time, also known as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Anywho, obviously there's no one watching right now, so we can't do a funny thing where we see what character to play as. So, let's play as Mario. Now, what should we drive in? That is the question. You know what? Let's do four-wheeler. I never do four-wheelers. And yeah, sure. Let's do that. Why not? Let's do you know what? Let's do 200cc. Why not? No teams, custom items, normal computers. Should we do normal? Yeah, let's do normal. Why not? Let's see if I can beat computers on normal in 200cc. All vehicles, choose. Trying to think how many 4 would be. Alright, whatever, we'll do 4. We're getting rid of that, and that. Those are the absolute worst items of Mario Kart, by the way. So, now, guess we'll start off with Paris Promenade. It's the first tour track that they brung back in Mario Kart 8 here. Is it a good one? Honestly, not that much. It's such a flat, boring track. Oh well, here we go. Oh boy, I gotta get used to 200cc. It's been a minute since I did 200cc in Mario Kart here. Uh-oh, we got a low battery. That's not fun. The Eiffel Tower is kind of cool, but other than that, there's nothing much to this track. Plus, it's in Wave 1. Wave 1, the most ugliest wave out of them all. So, of course, it's not going to be that good looking of a track. Whoops! Don't want to run into anything. I don't have my, whatever that thing is called. That little antenna that comes out of the back. Yeah, I turned it off. I'm trying to make it a little difficult for me today. Oh, man. I'm trying to make it a little difficult while I'm playing Mario Kart. Such a goofy... Alright, here we go. Flying over everything. Now we get to drive against the drivers, which is funny. Let's go, Mario. That was actually way too easy. This is the best game ever, I swear. This is the easiest Mario Kart ever, too. But I'm kind of glad. Instead of having all those difficultly hard Mario Kart games, now we finally have a nice, easy one. And look at that! That was easy enough. That was easy peasy. Now, Tokyo Blur. Ah, now this one is an underrated banger. I actually really like Tokyo Blur. Paris Promenade, yeah, it is kind of slow. It's too big. That's the main problem. It's too big. There's too many parts where I'm just driving that almost feels like in a straight line with nothing to do. At least Tokyo Blur, it isn't quite as big, and it's actually kind of fun to drive on. I actually really like Tokyo Blur, not gonna lie. Ah, shoot. Let's try that together. Let's try that again. That's some really good music too. I like Tokyo Blur song. I never play as Mario, so this is funny. I think another reason why this is so easy is because I have turned off a lot of the ridiculous items that, you know, prevents it from being... Wow, that was a lot of chaos that just happened there. Anywho, stuff like the blooper, which does absolutely nothing, the coin, which is the most ridiculous piece of crap ever, and of course, my arch nemesis, the blue shell. Oh, man. Can't tell you how many games I've lost due to that stupid blue shell. Too many. You know, I feel like a game should either have... Whoa. I feel like a game should either have the blue shell or rubber banding, not both. Because both make the game just ridiculously hard to play. So hopefully with only one, that's what makes it easy. Or, okay, not easy, but easy enough. And for this, I have neither the blue shell, and of course Mario Kart 8 has 0 rubber banding. So that's what makes it fun, but it might be a little too easy, even in 200cc. And I didn't even put the computers on easy mode. I used to put the computers on easy mode all the time, but I just recently now discovered how easy Mario Kart 8 actually is, even in 200cc. Alright, I guess we'll play Ninja Hideaway, although I don't like it at all. It is considered a tour track, so that means we do have to play it. Them's the rules. This has been going on for 7 minutes already. Okay. Alright, Mario, you got this. You got it. Oh, this song is just so annoying and so obnoxious. I'm sorry, but it's just not for me at all. At least it's not sad and depressing like Animal Crossing's Winter Song. That is even worse yet. This is at least, at best. I don't know what it would be at best at. I guess tolerable. And that's... Oh my. I hate this last section too with the roof section. All the turns are just so tight, so sharp. You can tell it wasn't designed for like Mario Kart 8's engine. It was designed for Mario Kart Tour. Such an awkward track to drive around and do twists and turns. Oh my gosh. Oh my lordy lord. I'm going to try to do this without turning on smart steering because I know that's technically the handicap mode, so I don't want to turn on no handicap mode while I'm trying to play Mario Kart. So we'll try to do that. Oh my god. This section, it is terrible. I hate this track so... Oh my god. So much. It's even worse than Paris Promenade. Especially on 200cc like this. This is definitely a track that is not designed for Mario Kart 8's 200cc. I'm just banging into every single wall that exists. Yep, just like I'm gonna bang into... Okay, never mind. This track is so stupid. I hate it. Ugh. Come on, Mario. Don't let me down! Don't fall down either. Ah, he's falling down. Go, 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 go! What are you doing? You lazy plumber. Okay, I won. Barely. But I just kept banging into that stupid wall. Ay, ay, ay. Alright. That was an experiment. Now, for our last track in the... as Mario. Let's do a much better starting track for the wave. New York Minute. This one's actually pretty good. It's not my favorite. I'm just making sure no one commented or anything. Nope. No comments. We have 0 people watching anyway, so... Not that big of a deal, but just figured I'd check just to be sure that I didn't miss anything. Alright, Mario, you got it. Whoops. I never realized what Mario's horn sounded like till now. Wow, that was something. Whoops. I'm not paying attention to my driving. No, now don't hit me. Thank you. Ooh. This track ain't too hard in 200cc, but a lot of these tour tracks are like scaled so big, so it's basically impossible. Okay, not impossible, but it's easier to drive around in the bigger modes like this. And we finally got first. Although the turns here are actually kind of sharp, but you know what? We still got it. It's not impossible. It's not like Ninja Hideaway where you'll fall off every single time. Now that track's ridiculous. I hate that track. I would have much rather them add Piranha Plant Pipeline opposed to, or Pipeway, whatever that one is from Tour that they didn't add, instead of Ninja Hideaway. Well, we just finished New York, New York. That was the last track with Mario, so I guess we'll have to change it up. Who should we do though? That's the question. Who should I play as? Who am I feeling? Maybe we'll do... Who am I feeling? You know what, let's do the bug. Let's play the bug. And he's gonna ride in the Splatoon car. Fun! Keep that the same, keep that the same. And now, whoops. And now for some Sydney Sprint. Now this track is actually a lot of fun. I'm playing Sydney Sprint. And the music is really good too. It's such a great remix. The original sounded okay, but it sounded very tourified. This remake is a lot better. I hardly ever play as Wiggler, so this is good. Oh my gosh. Come on. Come on, Wiggler. Man, that music is just so catchy. Definitely one of the best ones. Ooh. Come on. You got it, Wiggler. We're almost as fast as that red shell. That's funny. Turns are a little sharp in this one, but at least it isn't annoyingly impossible. Oh my gosh. Like Ninja Hideaway was. Because that one was ridiculous, as we all know. I like how he turns red in this version, too. Anytime he gets hit by anything, he just turns red. It's such a goofy, clever little detail that they added. You go, Wiggler. Imagine the next game we get Prince Florian from Mario Wonder. That would be hilarious. I like the characters we have now, but next Mario Kart game, we need even more. That's for sure. Whoops. Come on now. Man, you can't go wrong with that Sydney Sprint music. It's so good. And the track's pretty fun to drive on, too. Like, I know, it's a tour track. How dare me say it's a good track, but it really is. It is such a great track. Like, say whatever you want to say about these tour tracks, but Some of them are a lot of fun to drive on. Stuff like Paris Promenade, sure, that's not the funnest to drive on. And Ninja Hideaway, I can complain about Ninja Hideaway all day if I really wanted to. Even like New York Minute, it's a little more of a meh type of track, or even like London Loop. But like other than that, a lot of the other ones are a lot of fun. So, like Sky High Sunday, ooh, this one's loads of fun. Make sure no one got any messages. Okay, no. Because sometimes someone will comment something and I'm not paying attention. So I've had that happen before. This track doesn't get you hungry for ice cream, and I don't know what track would. Come on, Wiggler. Whoops. Whoa. That was something. That was an experiment. This one is so much fun to zoom around to, and the turns aren't like ridiculous like Ninja Hideaway. They're just perfect. Some could argue that, hey, it's just an oval. Well, so is Excite Bike Arena, and people don't complain about that track. Whoa, boy. Okay, there I fell off. But it's not like ridiculous like a lot of these other, oh my gosh. It's not ridiculous like a lot of these other, like Ninja Hideaway. I can complain about that track all day if I wanted to. Such a great track. And the music is amazing too. I love the music. Definitely one of my favorites from, like, not just Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but like one of my favorite Mario Kart songs of all time. I know, there's a low battery. I'll fix it eventually. I'll fix it whenever it ends up dying. Whoops. Whoa, that was close, but we did it. We did it. I never play as Wiggler. He's so goofy. London Loop is next. That track is... it's okay. It's alright. It's not bad, but it's not one of my personal favorites. I feel like each wave got better, as literally my ranking of the waves, literally wave 1's the worst and wave 6 is the best, but I already made a video where I ranked all the Mario Kart waves. 3 is literally 3rd place, or 4th place. Wave 3, at least. This track is kind of big like Paris Promenade is, but it's not in an annoyingly big way like Paris Promenade. Like Paris Promenade, there is a lot of moments where you're just driving straight. At least here, there's a lot of kind of cool things. And the music's better too. Paris Promenade's music's good, I guess, but it does get a little old after a while. Very repetitive, kind of a repetitive kind of tune. This one's better, I think. Especially this remake. The original version was a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But this version of the music is a lot better. I love how they added the rock and roll to it, making it its own thing, instead of sounding like every other tour song. Because like I said, the tour songs, I mean, they're good. They're just way, way better in Mario Kart 8. Except Bangkok Rush. That might be the only one that I might prefer the original over, but only by a little bit. If so. I don't know, I've grown to like both Bangkok Rush songs, but we'll talk about that one a little later. When we get to Bangkok Rush. Oh, come on. this song is pretty good. I've grown to like it a lot more too, compared to when it first came out. When it first came out, I thought it was annoying. I didn't know what the heck they wanted to do with the beat of this song or anything. I was just kind of like, well, we got London Loop. But now, I listen to a lot more of the tour songs now, so now I know, like, the beats of all the songs. It's way more easier. And now since all the tour songs, besides Piranha Plant Pipeway, is in Mario Kart 8, so I can just listen to them whenever I feel like it. And would you look at that, first again. This has been an easy 200cc, but you want to know the reason why? Because we turned off that stupid blue shell. Hi, Adventures of Mayhem. Adventures of Mayhem, how are you doing on your day off? Well, that's good to hear. I'm just kind of, you know, doing a live stream while playing some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because why the heck not? Oh man, Berlin Byways, just listen to this song. It has such a great... It's so good. Like, that's all I have to say. It is so good. Definitely one of my favorite songs. Yes, you should, mister. You should do some animation. I'm sure you did none so far today. So anywho, what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of just playing the tour tracks, because why the heck not? They're the newest style of Mario Kart tracks. We haven't gotten brand new Mario Kart tracks since, what, 2015 with the DLC? So now, so then when they added Mario Kart Tour, you just woke up. Oh man. I'm a night owl, but I don't wake up that late. I try not to, at least. So anywho, we're just playing the tour tracks on, you know, 200cc with the computer center. We are doing versus mode, so then I can turn off some of the ridiculous items like blooper, coin, blue shell. So that's probably the only reason why I'm in first place, is because those godforsaken blue shells are turned off. Because if them things were on, I would not be in first place like this. Especially with how much they spawn per race. Oh man. I haven't lost a race yet. I've gotten first every time. So look at that. So I am... Oh, okay, it looks like this was the last track of that. So who should I play as next? Let me know down in the comments, Adventure of Mayhem, if that's you watching. Who should I play as for the next 4 tracks? We did Mario, and now we did Wiggler. So who should I do next? I'll give it a sec. Baby Mario. Okay. Why not? Because you like Splatoon, let's put in the other Splatoon car. Let's do those tires and that glider. Why not? That's good. That's good. And now it's time for Merry Mountain. This one's a lot of fun to play too. It's such an underrated, all the tour tracks are underrated, except for Singapore Speedway. I love this Christmas-themed track. It's such a good one. And the music's good, too. It's really good. I feel like without the blue shells, the super horns just ain't as fun anymore. But hey, I guess they're fun, but it's just like their purpose was to destroy the blue shell. And that's literally the only reason why I'm still in first place, is because I turned off the blue shells. This one's a lot of fun to zoom around too. A lot of the turns are fun to do. They're not too ridiculously hard. Ninja Hideaway. They feel just right. I don't really play as Baby Mario much either. So far the characters I've done, I've never really played as. This one's a lot of fun to zoom around though. Yeah, it is a shorter track, but it's a tour track. It's going to be a little bit shorter than the other ones. And look at that, I'm actually pretty far ahead there of Waluigi. Oh wow, his skull got shrunk there. Whoops. I love the anti-gravity section they added too. You can tell that they didn't forget their anti-gravity, unlike other tracks. Cough, cough, wave 1. Man, this is such a great song. Such a funny ending, too. I like how he just drives up there. Alright. Good job, Baby Mario, winning one track already. Let's see, can he win another one? I'm sure he can. As long as nothing screws me over. Alright. Amsterdam Drift. Oh, you fell asleep on the couch. Whoops. Okay, I didn't read that right. That makes sense. I used to fall asleep on the couch all the time too when I used to have school, and I'd have to wake up early. So yeah, I used to fall asleep on the couch a lot too. Not anymore, since I don't go to school anymore and I'm not stupidly tired. But I don't know, sometimes I do. Actually, no, I can't remember the last time I did. Whoops. I'm trying to look at two things at once. That ain't working real well. Alright, let's try focusing on getting... I'm gonna try to read that comment before it goes away, but it went away. Play as the overrated Waluigi or Meggy. I think I'm doing Meggy. I'm not doing Waluigi. Nice try. Thanks for giving me an option though, so then I can say no to Waluigi. Whoops. Don't get me wrong, he's not a bad Mario character or anything. I don't hate him. But I just don't think he's that deserving of, like, the best Mario character of all time. Just because he ain't in Smash Bros., Mario 64 DS, or Mario Kart 7. Like, come on. Daisy was never in Smash Bros. Either until... Whoops. Daisy was never in Smash Bros. Either until Smash Bros. Ultimate. Oh my gosh. I'm getting destroyed here. I need to pay attention. But yeah, the only reason why he is that much of a liked character is because he's not in Smash Ultimate, Mario 64 DS, and Mario Kart 7. That's literally the only reasons why people praise him like he's this god. Because he's not in those games. But you see, neither was Daisy or Rosalina. Rosalina wasn't in Mario 64 DS. Daisy wasn't in Smash Bros. Till Smash Ultimate, but no one cares. They just care about their man, Waluigi. Toad isn't in Smash Bros. Yet either. Why no praise about him? I would much rather Toad be in Smash opposed to Waluigi. You know, might as well add the main Mario characters at this point, though. I just will never, ever understand the hype for that character. Ever. He's Luigi, but purple. Oh my. That is such a big change. This track is kind of cool, although I've grown to like it a little less, probably. But it's still pretty good. Whoops. That was close. Don't run into that thing. Wow, I actually ran into that thing. That was sad. Come on, Baby Mario. Anywho. Maybe they should add Baby Mario to Smash Bros. What's up? Couldn't read who that was, but what's up? Ooh, these turns are really short. Oh, someone got that thing. No fair, because now I can't drive on it until the next lap. Ooh, that was close. Okay, those few turns there are a little sharp. Oh, I can't reach out while driving, especially turning. Just like the saying, no texting while driving. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm reading my phone as I'm driving. Bad idea. But don't worry, when the race ends, I'll read any comments that I missed. Wow. That was sad. That was really sad. Holy cow. Come on, come on, come on. Turn! What? Why am I not turning? Oh yeah, by the way, if you're new to this live stream, I am playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Tour Tracks while in 200cc mode. So that's extra hardness. But the only reason why I'm getting first a lot is because I did turn off all the ridiculous items like the coin and the blue shell. I can't. I'm gonna have a lot of messages to catch up on here in a sec. Come on, Mario, Baby Mario, go! Go! Yay, we did it. Alright. Now let's see the messages that I've missed. Trying to read these messages. Happy late Easter. See ya. Interesting. All right. Next race. Wait, let me read that again. One sec. That's got me interested. I'm confused. Alrighty. Local. Alright, whatever. Anywho, back on track. Whoops. With some Bangkok Rush. Loco Hacker 21. I don't know. I have to see if I'm subscribed to a Loco. They used to have it where the YouTube channel names would pop up, but now it has the mine would, like, instead of it just popping up as @randomvid shorts or I don't know how it works anymore, honestly. YouTube gets so confusing. I'll have to look at my subscriptions there in a minute. I'll have to look at it after the live stream, see who that was. Because that could have been someone I'm subscribed to, could have been someone that I'm not. Because I have so many subscribers that I don't know who I'm subscribed to anymore. There's a few, obviously, that I know, like Adventures of Mayhem. Woo, boy, I'm doing bad so far. Anywho, Bangkok Rush. This one's actually a lot of fun. I love Bangkok Rush. In my opinion, it's actually probably my favorite tour track. Just because, oh lord, they have a lot of fun things to do in this one. It's just a lot of fun, that was close. I know, banging into all these walls. Oh boy, 200cc is kind of. But you see, this track is definitely has a lot of twists and turns all over the place too. Very curvy, turny track. But it's a lot of fun, that's for sure. Like I said, I think it's probably my favorite tour track to drive on, since there's just so much to do. And it's fun, there's a lot to look at. It's just such a clever, fun track. It's such a criminally underrated one, too. A lot of people hate this one just because it's considered a tour track. But they won't hate Singapore Speedway, even though that's also considered a tour track. Don't get me wrong, I like Singapore Speedway, but I think I like this better. I think I like this a lot better, honestly. There's just so much more to do in this track, and that music is so good. I've grown to love it so much. Whoa, that was a big jump. I'm trying to talk like really fast and then also to the track. Oh god. Bangkok Rush. It's a great one. And it looks like that's the end of these 4 tracks. Next set, I guess I'm gonna play as Meggy. Because it was either gonna be her or Waluigi, and I chose Meggy because I don't mind Waluigi, as I've said, but he's not one of my personal faves. He's not my personal pick. Anytime I do like a top 10 Mario series, I always do different. I try to use different characters. I literally do this. That's how I do it, and then I end up on... All the time, it ends up on Waluigi. I'm like, are you kidding me? Trying to figure out what's wrong with the animation. Yeah, it's probably not the easiest thing to do, but... Because you said you had problems at the walking section. I'm sure you can get it. What's Meggy wanting to drive? Let's drive a Jeep. Actually, no, the B-Dasher. There we go. Just for you. Let's end Wave 4's tour tracks with Singapore Speedway. There's only 38 minutes. Oh, man. So this has actually been a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. I don't know the time, though. Okay. 1:58. And I have to go to work at 3. That's okay. We have time. I will admit, the music is really good for this track. It is such a... It's a nice looking track, too. Like, I understand why people do like this one a lot, compared to the other tour tracks. Since there is a lot to look at, and it's a really fun track overall, but... I don't know, I wouldn't consider it my absolute favorite tour track. I still think Bangkok Rush is the best. But this one's really good, too. Also, now you have... Ooh, that was too close. Now you have time to think about who I should play as for the next set. Because I think there's going to be one more set after this one. Because, let's see. Singapore, Athens... Squeaky Clean Sprint, and Los Angeles. And then the last set will be Vancouver, Rome, Piranha Plant Cove, and Madrid. Okay, yeah, that works perfectly. Come on, Maggie. I keep calling her Maggie from SMG4, not even thinking of her actual name, Inkling Girl. This cool little Chinatown is really cool too. It's such a great song, and the track is really good too. All right, what did you say, Mr. Adventures of Mayhem? Hi everyone. Yeah, I know. There's times where I get like, there was a time before where I started the live stream and I got like 5 people in the chat, and then all 5 of them left. This was a while ago. This was like a year ago. So sometimes there'll be like a bunch of people, then there'll be nobody, and then we'll have a few people here and there, so it's all just kind of all over the place. Now for Athens Dash. This one's okay, you know what? The track's fine. It's just not my favorite. I feel like it's just kind of empty comparison to like compare that to like all the Wave 4 tracks, and I just feel like it's just kind of It's kind of like missing a little oomph into it, if you know what I mean. Still a good track, but definitely not as good as some of the other ones. But hey, it's alright. It's fine. And the music's good. I do like the music. The music is really good. I will give it that. Wave 5 is honestly really good too. It has a great soundtrack. I think the main reason why I loved Wave 5 so much is because of like the big gap in between Wave 4 and 5. I was just so ready for Wave 5 to come out, because I was like, oh man, I'm so tired of there only being 4 waves. Wave 5 needs to come out now. And eventually it did in July when we went to the beach. Oh, I am not paying attention at all. I trapped myself. What the heck? I can't. I'm trying to look at my phone in case if I see a random chat pop up while driving, which is a big no now. Nice job by 100%ing the Peach game. I've never played the Peach game yet, but I definitely do want to get it sometime in the future. Don't know when that would be. All I know is that it'll be sometime in the future. That's all I know. It seems like it's a great game, and I'm sure it is. I just never played it before. It looks good though. Like, I'll definitely get it, just not sure when I'll get it. Any other... Whoops. Hey. Alright, whatever. Okay. Time for the bathroom course. Such a goofy track. Who would ever think you could be driving around in the bathroom? But hey, it's a good track. It ends up being a really good track. I like the music too. The music is just so goofy. I've grown to like it a lot too. When it first came out, I was kind of iffy about the music, but I've grown to like it a lot more. Like a lot more. Because I was a little bit disappointed that they took the more slower route to the song, but I don't know, I really like it. I think it turned out really great. I don't know, it's a lot of fun driving around too. Such a relaxing track too to drive around. You can fall asleep while listening to this music, honestly. And I'm not one for I'm not one for relaxing music either. But this one is just done so well that I just don't mind, honestly. Unlike other ones, cough cough, Animal Crossing, that song is garbage. Especially that freaking winter tune. Never listen to that winter tune. Note to self. But this one's really good. It's done in a relaxing way, but not like a sad, dumb way like some other tracks like to do. So it ends up working out like quite well. Oh, come on. Let's go. Oops. Oops. Man, that one was a lot of fun. It's such a fun track to drive around. It's great song, great tune too. Such a great one. I think that's the last. No, there's one more left for this thing. Ha ha. Gee, thanks. I hope it goes by nice and fast, because I get to go down there for a total of 6 hours. Isn't that fun? The 1 hour I'm going to be quick check 2, and then the other hours I'll be quick check 1. So I'm going to be down there from 3 to 9. That's going to be long, boring. What am I looking forward about it? Getting it done with. That's for sure. Now, Los Angeles laps. This one is actually a lot of fun to drive around too, especially this first lap where you're here on the beach. Oh, it's such a cool lap. I love this lap a lot, where you're driving around on the beach, and then it slowly transitions into the town. It's so cool. Yet again, another very underrated tour track, but it's Mario Kart Tour. A lot of the tracks are underrated. Even Squeaky Clean Sprint is underrated, and that's such a fantastic track. Man, this one is just so much fun. Come on, stop banging into all the walls. Do. Oh my gosh. Just running into everything at this point. Well, at least, yeah, what was I talking? Oh yeah, the lap one's beachy theme to it. It's just a lot of fun. It's really cool. Come on. And it's fun, and it's cool. I don't know. I just don't have words for it. Whoops. And the music's actually really good, too, to this tune. Yet again, another one of those that sounded very, off and annoying in the original version. It just sounds so much better in every way in this version. Which is true. I love doing that, just ending off there on the wall. It's so goofy that the track lets you do that. Alright, did I miss any comments? Nope, just Adventures of Mayhem telling me to have fun at work. At Quick Check. Thank you. Best part about it is going to be getting out of there. Alright, who should I play as now as the last 4 tour tracks? Who should be the last character that I drive as? Who do y'all want me to play as? I'll give it a sec. And don't say Inkling Boy. I'm not doing Inkling Boy. I already did Inkling Girl. And don't say Waluigi either. I'm not doing Waluigi. Hammock or Dry Bones? Interesting. Let's do Dry Bones. I haven't played as him in a while. He's a cool kid. I've been doing karts for all this. Let's do a bike for once. Because I like doing the bikes. Now, of course, starting off with Vancouver Velocity. This one is a lot of fun, too. This one, honestly, this might be my favorite tour track now that I think about it. I think Vancouver might be my favorite. I forgot Vancouver exists. Bangkok is number 2. Vancouver's number 1. I love this track. So, and the other one, Madra Drive, that one's really good, too. That one might be like... That one's really close. What's inside Drift? What's the inside Drift? Whoa! Oh, this bike is? I see what you mean now. Never mind. I'll just have to get used to this funky drifting. I should have paid attention to the handling, or to the drifting when I picked the karts. Man, that gliding goes on forever, but I am in 200cc. That's okay, I'll get used to it. I will get used to it! I just gotta be careful. Man, this song is so good. I love it. I love Vancouver Velocity's tune. Bum, bum, bum. Definitely one of the, like, not just best tour songs, but one of the best, like, Mario Kart songs of all time, for sure. It's so good. Oh my gosh, how many red shells are we spamming today, huh? Come on! Come on, you bike. With bad turning. I tried reading that, but, it went away. The message went away too fast. So I'm gonna have to wait a sec till I'm done with this track to read it again. Ooh, that was close. This is definitely the weakest lap. Lap 3. All you do is just kind of drive around the city part of it, which that's cool and all, but the other laps are just so much better. Ooh, that was close. Oh, that was fun. I love Vancouver Velocity. I love the little horn, too. Alright, let's see the messages that I missed. The Wii's inside Drift is better. I don't know. I've played a lot of Mario Kart Wii, but I've played a lot more of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so I think I'm more used to the 8 Deluxe version, that's the thing. The Wii version, I don't know. I probably haven't played it much, as much as Mario Kart. I haven't played it as much as Mario Kart 8, so it's harder to determine if it's better than 8's or not. I don't know. It is definitely interesting, that's for sure. I should have used this bike for Ninja Hideaway with its ridiculous curves and turns. Because that would have been much easier. Instead of using a car. Whoops. But I used a car anyway. My fault. Whoop! Ah! This one has a lot of tight turns too. Whoa. I always look at this track, and I always compare it to Athens Dash, because I guess they are both sort of similar. But I feel like it's like vice versa for me. The music in this track does get a little old. Where in Athens Dash, I really like the tune, but in Athens Dash, I feel like the track is just a little dry, where in this track, it's actually really cool. I love how the setting is at night. And I think this is one of the only tour tracks that is done at night. This and like Piranha Plant Cove are like the only track. Oh, and Singapore Speedway and Vancouver Velocity. But I mean, It's nice seeing some of these tour tracks at night as well, opposed to just daytime all the time. And it looks really nice. Like it does really look really nice, and they give you a lot to look at and drive around too, so it doesn't feel quite as like bare bones as Athens Dash did. So I think track-wise this is better than Athens Dash, but song-wise Athens Dash is definitely better. And that was Rome of Ante. Let's see what the people have to say. By that I mean Adventures of Mayhem. We is superior. Alright, if you say so. Don't get me wrong, I like Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Wii is a good game. But it doesn't touch the Goliath that is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And never will. So sorry. Second to last track, and this has been going for almost an hour, so that's perfect. 2:16 already, holy cow, and I have to get to work at 3. So that's like perfect timing. I planned for me to start at 1, but I ended up starting a little late. But that's okay. Made it work. Man, this one's a lot of fun to drive around too, especially like this first lap. Another one of these really criminally underrated tour tracks. It's just so much fun. And people just don't like it just because it's in Mario Kart Tour. Like, let's be for real. That's the only reason why people don't like it. It's because it's in Mario Kart Tour. Who cares? Sure, some are definitely bad, like Ninja Hideaway, but others are a lot of fun to drive around. Like this one. Like, don't hate it just because it's in Mario Kart Tour. That's silly. That'd be like, trying to find an example. TikTok Clock, one of my favorite tracks of all time. Mario Kart DS, not one of my favorite Mario Karts of all time. I think there's 3 other Mario Karts that are way better than it. But TikTok Clock, I think, is a good track. I'm not going to say it's bad just because it's in Mario Kart DS. Or even like Double Dash. Double Dash ain't one of my favorite games either. It's good, it's just too hard. So it's not one of my personal favorites. But some of the tracks in that game are a lot of fun, like DK Mountain, Mushroom Bridge, Mushroom City. Like, there's a lot. They have a decent amount of fun tracks in that game too. But just because I don't like Mario Kart Double Dash doesn't mean I don't like the tracks, because some of them are a lot of fun to drive around. And look at that. First place again. Let's see, can we keep our streak of first place with our last track, which is Major Drive? Probably, because I mean it's not that. This game is nice and easy. That's another thing I really like about it. Well, I mean, Mario Kart Wii is the second most sold Mario Kart game of all time. Little fun fact. The most sold, I mean, obviously, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That's the most sold Mario Kart game. But number 2 is Mario Kart Wii. That is close behind. Man, I like Major Drive a lot too. Just listen to the song. It's so good. I love the tune to this track. It's just so good. And this, yet again, is another one of those tracks that had, like, it gives you a lot to do and a lot to look at. So, like, there's no excuse to be bored on this track. Although some people probably will give a silly excuse like, oh, it's a Mario Kart Tour. Who cares? Is this the greatest Mario Kart track of all time? No. But is it a good one? Yes, it is a very fun one. There's a lot to do. And like I said, that music, oh man, it is awesome. It's probably like definitely like top 5 best Mario Kart songs of all time. In fact, I think it's probably my favorite song from Mario Kart 8. I don't know if it's my favorite of all time, but it's definitely my favorite from Mario Kart 8. Man, it's just so good. It sounds way better than it did in Mario Kart Tour as well. Last lap. Oh man, it's just such a fun one. The soccer stadium. Whoops, 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 whoops. That was close. But see, I got used to the inside turn. By the time, like, by the time it's over. Oh man, this has been going on for 61 minutes. What did Mr. Adventures of Mayhem tell me? Wii Deluxe? Would you like like the full game to come back on the Switch, but just with more characters and obviously everything's updated and the newer items and stuff? That would be something, that's for sure. Mario Kart Wii Deluxe. I don't know. Mario Kart Wii is a great game, but I don't know. I think we're in desperate need of a Mario Kart 9 first. Before we get any more updates or any more DLC to anything, we need Mario Kart 9 first. That game is... It's been wanted. Like, this game is... Okay, this specific one on the Switch is only a few years old, but I'm talking about Mario Kart 8 itself. It's over 10 years old. It's 10 years old this year, so that's crazy to think. Well, I did say we'd do all the tour tracks and then it'd be going on for an hour, and well, it's been going on for an hour. So hope you all enjoyed this live stream. And I will see you all next time we do a random live stream. So I'll see you all later. Adventures of Mayhem, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, no. Adventures of Mayhem, I'll see you on Friday. So adios.